We hope not to. It's the proverbial rock between a hard place. In one situation, we have a country like Nigeria that isn't completely politically stable in and of itself. And then we have another country right next to it, well, a bunch of countries that have military juntas who are at the helm, and they seem quite politically unstable as well. Military governments. Right now, it seems like President Tinubu has a lot on his plate. He must be extremely stressed out. How heavily does his credibility hang on how he handles this Niger situation?
Well, already, even before the Niger situation, he has credibility issues surrounding his person, his personality, his genealogy, his political affiliation, his votes, his declaration. This is enough baggage for him. Now, on his own, he elected personally. And he invited stress and placed on his head. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the head to shoulder that tension, to shoulder that stress. If you remember, there are two rivals in Arrow of God. One of them is Nwaka of Idimili. The other one is Ezulu of Ulu. The two of them have been at loggerheads. They have been fighting. And in trying to paint the scenario the way it is, Achebe did a proverb, which I love always, that I prefer to deal with somebody who calls for war and put his head. I prefer to deal with people who throw a stone up there and put their head to receive it than somebody who calls for war. And when it comes, he trembles and passes a premature shit. This is a war that Tinubu cannot afford. Physically, psychologically, intellectually, militarily, the capacity is not there. I think he is using this war as an alibi. As what? As a cover. To do what? To ensure the war comes between Nigeria, ECOWAS, and Niger, and then that will make him invoke a constitutional provision for emergency rule. That will not happen. Nigerians are much, much wiser. We have seen in other military, just like you said, in other military, in other countries where military are, they are stable. They have no business going to Niger. If the choice of Nigerian people to assert for their own frustration is a military rule, and they have welcomed it, so be it. Where was ECOWAS when other countries were being taken over by military? Where was America? Where the UK? Where are all these pretenders of democracy? Where were they? If military rule is an option to irresponsible leadership, to fraud in governance, to betrayal of trust, to cherry picking of enemies, so be it.
Mr.
If civilian president don't like coup, if civilian president don't like coup, they should be democratic, they should be responsible, and they should be answerable. Short of that, coup will always be an option for people who are aggrieved.